know what I'm saying?
Yo, 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 it's your boy DJ Severe, man. And that's right, yo. We checking in, yo. And today we check, man. I'm so excited about this interview because we checking in with my homeboy, DPB, yo. And before we get started with this, when I say my homeboy, I really truly mean that because we are homeboys. You'll hear the story. You'll hear the story, all right? So what it do, my fam? What it do?
Yes, yes, yes. It is your boy DPB, and I'm tapped into the Urban Influencer, the #1 platform for indie artists. Make sure if you see this and you're an indie artist, you got to get involved with the influencer. You know what I'm saying? The Urban Influencer. So that's how it go down. You heard? So
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
You got that right,
That's
man. You got that right, man. That's right. We here with the Urban Influencer, man, and that's right. It's the #1 independent platform for indie artists, man, and they doing big things over there. So your artists need to get at us. You know what I'm saying? So we can get you on the platform. My homie DPB, what's up, man? How you take it, man? Look like you on the road.
Yes, I am on the road. I'm actually in Fargo, North Dakota. We're getting ready to do a big festival tomorrow called Thrive Fest while we're out here. So, you know, they made a whole day just based on what I do. So it's like they want to bring all the youth from around the Minnesota area and the North Dakota area to do a youth explosion. It's the first time I ever do it. But they got the big boys on Saturday. That's like, you know, if you know contemporary Christian music, all the big boys on Saturday. So they want me to come around also Saturday, this type of thing.
Like
I don't know their name.
Okay.
Like Kobe something, he's a big worshiper.
Okay, okay.
I don't know. It's like I don't follow everybody, but you know,
Sure.
it's like all the big dogs, like
Okay,
that
okay.
are charting now. You know
Wow.
what I mean?
Okay. And
Billboard.
they do this every year?
They do it every year about the same time. So last year, 2 years ago, I opened up for Toby Mac. You know what I'm saying? They be having some the big dogs, like, you know, do it every year called Thrive Fest.
Wow. And how long have you been involved in it?
Just the 2 times. This will be the second time
Be
I'm
the second
actually
year.
doing
Okay, good, man. Well, man, you know, bro, give me for people that don't know. I of course know who you are and know what you've been doing, and
it.
give us a little backdrop, man. You know what, DPB. I want to start it off with this.
Okay.
Like I said, peeps. I know me and DPB known each other since we were toddlers, you know, and that's true because we used to live right next door to each other. Does the 60 West Broadway sound familiar to you? 60 West. I'm not yours must have been like 50 something, but mine was 60 West.
Mine is 68 West Broadway. Yeah, 68 West Broadway.
We was right next door, man.
I remember like yesterday.
Yeah, fair, man. And that's in Nyack, New York, for the peeps that don't know, man. We were next door neighbors, man. My mom knows his parents. And man,
Yeah.
what a wonderful, beautiful family. And the reason why I say that is because from the time that I've known, man, they've been in ministry. You know what I'm saying? All their life. So DPB, man, talk to the people about where you're from, and of course your family, fam.
Okay. Of course I'm from New York. That's where I was born and raised, Nyack, New York. So shout out to everybody in Nyack. And from day one, my mama was a gospel singer. She's a gospel pioneer for Rockland County, period. And of course, if your mama's that, she gonna raise you up to be what you need to be. And so everybody in my family, we were gospel singers, you know what I'm saying? And known gospel singers in Rockland County. We were like the rock. Like when you talk about gospel singers, my mom was the gospel singer of Rockland County. This is what it was. And so we was brought up in that. And because we were brought up in that, I already knew how to sing. So
Yeah.
singing was a natural thing for our whole family. You
Yeah.
know, I think my mom was the only mom that was like, if there was a block party, we were singing gospel at that block party.
Come on,
It
man.
didn't
I
matter what
remember.
anybody else was doing, but we were singing at the block party. And after a while, you'd be like, Mama, do we gotta sing? Like, cause you know, the block party was all about the DJ, you know,
Yeah.
DJ Severe, you know, yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
remember everybody, Faith and Amazing, the different, I remember all that, you know.
Yes,
But
sir.
the basketball games, and next thing you know, there'll be a section for the Brooks family to sing
Sure, that's right, man.
on the DJ, on the microphone that the DJ had.
That's
And we would
right.
surround the microphone and start singing. And
Now,
so music's been a part of my life since 2 years old,
right,
since I understood what it was.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always been a part of my life. And so when it comes down to it, that's the part of being down in Nyack. And then I became a part of, I mean, if the whole rap thing came, because I always looked up to my brother Carl.
Right.
He was known as Freddie O back in the day.
Freddie O, baby. That's right.
So,
that's right.
And I think Freddie O was part of the Phasing Amazing at one point or something
Yeah,
like
sure.
that.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
And then I became a part of that. Well, let me go back a little bit. Hold up. I used to win almost all the talent shows. So they stopped putting me in the contest part of the talent shows because I would do Michael Jackson.
Right. Right.
And I did you know what's crazy? My brother got me to do Michael Jackson when I was in intermediate school, and I was the first intermediate to be in the high school talent show.
Look at that, man.
Enjoy yourself. I remember like it was yesterday. Enjoy yourself. And that was the first thing I ever did with Jackson. And from there, I was in every talent show from that point on. But it was just been, so I was always doing stuff like that. So when it came down to performing, I was just good at it because we did it all the time.
Do you remember what year that was?
What man, you talk about the first time
at the talent show.
In the talent show?
Yeah.
You would probably remember better than I was because I know Howie and them did.
Howie and them?
The Jacksons too.
Man, I know we talking late 70s or early 80s, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Did you hear that?
It was the 70s.
Yeah, 70s.
It was probably late 70s because Billie Jean wasn't out. Billie Jean came out after I was in high school, like a senior.
Right.
So you talking about early 70s type of things. Wow. I mean, mid 70s maybe.
Mid 70s, man. I'm telling you, man. Like DPB said, man, he's been involved in singing and performing and all his life. And how long have you been doing what you do now? How long has your ministry been going on? Let us know about your ministry.
Over 30 years.
Did y'all hear that?
So when it comes to the fathers of Christian hip hop, I am a part of that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was a part of the DOC crew. Like when I didn't even know there was Christian hip hop. This is crazy. I gotta tell a story.
Go with it.
Just in case of Frankie Oliver had seen this. Frankie Oliver took me to the South Bronx. All right. And we're in front of Grandmaster Theodore.
Okay.
And I remember he brought some people from Spring Valley and he brought some people from Nyack. I was one of the people from Nyack. And they started rap. I remember Just Dice was there.
Okay.
You know, like this is like some of the hip hop legends. And I remember when I opened my mouth, they couldn't believe how good I was as a rapper. And I remember this is what caused me to even rap for God, because this is important. I remember Theodore, Frankie Oliver took me back down there one more time and I had a tape just doing Christian hip hop and on the other side doing secular hip hop. Okay. I couldn't make up my mind. Theodore heard the Christian side, and he was cussing. I ain't gonna cuss on him, but it's like, mother effer, man, you should do that Christian stuff.
Wow.
He said that to me. Nobody ain't doing that. You should do that. So I had no clue of no Christian hip hop at all. So I just started writing Christian rhymes from that point on. And this is how I know I was called to do it. A lot of people don't know the story, and a lot of people do.
Right.
But the day I finally said, I give it all to you, God. I just don't want to. I actually told God I don't want to rap no more. I said, I don't want to rap no more. I just give all my whole life to you. That night, DJ Severe, this is crazy. That night, God gave 3 pastors my telephone number when they was praying to call me to do a concert at their church. And they were all out of the state places.
Okay.
I've never been out of the state at that time.
Okay.
So I ended up going to Philadelphia. Was my first concert that I did at a Salvation Army.
Wow.
And over 30 to 40. And you know who was my DJ at the time? DJ Keith Crump. DJ Bump City.
Yeah, Bump City?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he was my DJ. He went down to Philadelphia with me. And I didn't even know what salvation was. And I remember, man, if you just want to give your life to Jesus,
right,
come up. And there was 20 to 30 people that came up there. So that was the start of it. But I didn't know about Romans 10, 9, and 10. I didn't know, even though, but that started it all, really, to be honest with you. And ever since, we had so many different names. We was called the Two in Effect. It was me and Keith. So we was Two in Effect.
Wow.
Then it became Two in Effect and Faith Rap Ministry. That's funny. And then my first cassette was Faith Rap Ministry. I have a cassette. I'm trying to find. There's one person that said they still got the cassette. I'm like, please give it to me.
Wow.
Because I don't have no clue of this cassette. Faith Rap Ministry, that was the first thing. And then from there, I joined a record label with a group called DOC. DOC was already on the record label, and then I ended up joining their group.
Okay.
So I was part of that fatherhood of Christian hip hop too. So in the beginning, it was cool. Like on the other side of earth, there was some people that were doing it, but I probably was doing it a year before they were doing it. Just didn't know they existed.
Right.
Didn't try. So I'm part of that whole father, and I never stopped.
Never stopped.
One thing about me, I never stopped doing it. Others had to go to work. Others had to do this. I never stopped doing Christian hip hop once God
blessed you, man. He blessed you, man. He blessed you, man, because God knows that, of course, everybody has a different testimony, why they're in music ministry and all that, but God knows that thing was rooted in your spirit, man of God, from birth. From birth. You know what? And matter of fact, that I say that because your stage name or your performer name is DPB, David Paul Brooks. But listen, and I've known for a while, but I didn't know at first. I just thought, well, DPB is David Paul Brooks. But is that what it really means, if you know what I mean? Because doesn't it represent something else too?
It means destiny, purpose, blessed. My job is for people to find their destiny, purpose. That's how they're going to be blessed. Point blank. God didn't want me to be focused on me. He wanted to have purpose. Like, those initials are going to mean something different. And there's people, when I'm on stage, they're like this: ladies and gentlemen, destiny, purpose, blessed. There's people that actually bring me up like that.
That is so awesome, DPB, man, because to me, man, it's like God revealed that to your mom, or you know what I'm saying, man? Because your name is David Paul Brooks, the same letters. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro.
Yep.
That's
crazy. Like God gave you a new name. Like, just like he did in the Bible. Think of your new name.
Here's
destiny,
your new name.
Purpose, blessed.
Ooh, I love it. See, you trying to get me excited up in here, my brother. Yeah. Oh my God. So,
That's
so,
funny though.
so man,
Yeah.
you know, it's, I want to share a story, with the peeps. Although I've known, Dave, all my life, and, all his life, I started getting involved in Christian hip hop and doing concerts in, Las Vegas, Nevada in 2011. And while I was organizing this Kingdom Experience tour, somebody from Nyack, I think it might have been KC, I'm not really sure, but they had said, yo man, Dave Brooks does Christian rap too. I knew that you was going to be in some ministry, but I had no idea that you were doing the Christian hip hop or contemporary, whatever you want to call it, CCM, whatever you want to call it, gospel rap. And so me and you connected back in 2011 on my
Wow.
very first Kingdom Experience tour. Peeps, we brought him and his sons out, his two sons, and I tell you, I ain't never experienced anything like that before in my life, man. It was so powerful. It was so powerful, man. And even the man of God that was over the ministry, you know, he was reluctant of having an event like that at his church. And you know, but you know, he did, and he was there with his mouth open, man. It blew him away. And so ever since then, 2011, oh, my seat done went down. Ever since 2011, me and DPB, man, we've been working hand in hand. And you know, he's been coming out back and forth out to Vegas when we were out there. And and I say all of that because I know that when I listen to your albums, like Re-ID, he has an album out called Re-ID that was released in 2008, I do believe. Am I correct?
Bro, you know it better than I do. I don't even
2008,
I do so much stuff. I'm like, he know it better than me. Like, that's
2000.
good.
I did my homework, man, and research, man. And he has, like, let me see, like 17 songs is on that joint. And one of my favorites was a track called Soul Hustler. And I think the reason why I like that song so dope was because it starts out, I'm not sure who the gentleman is on there talking with you, but he starts it out with how people are saying, oh, DPB, oh, he's you know, this type of rapper. He don't, you know, he's not really a CHH rapper. And then you break it down, man, it just go in, dog. I was like, boy, that's the way to do it, my brother. So it was phenomenal, man.
That's crazy.
And then you dropped Born to Worship in 2000, and let me look at 2010. Bro,
You
Jesus.
know what's scary about that
that?
album to me?
Huh?
It was scary because we did the youth revival, The Basement. And
Talk
I
about
made
that.
that album based off of all the basement, like the revivals, but people weren't used to me doing that. So I never did a song live with that album because it's like, how do I do this song when these different places are totally different?
Right.
But I get a lot of compliments on that album, big time, that Born to Worship album.
I love it, man. Like I said, Jesus chants, hands in the air. Come on, people, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. When you see him and his sons do some of these songs, it's shutdown mode. It's shutdown mode. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people, the congregation, whatever you want to call it, the fellowship, they in there enjoying themselves, man. And another thing that was so important. Now I'm talking back in 2011, y'all, when I first booked DPB, because we were having, you know, I would bring on and all these Christian hip hop artists, and nobody, not one of them, until DPB did an altar call. That's what we there for, y'all. That's what we there for. And I was like, see, that's it right there. That's it. That's why we're there. So I thank you for that, brother, man. That showed me how focused You are. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's all about souls. What's your mission for souls?
Everybody is everybody's important. So I will take the time with anybody. If I'll take the time, I'll take the hours if it's got to explain something, because there's a lot of people that need answers, but the
Yes.
Bible has those
Yes.
answers.
Yes.
And you got people that think they contradict each other. That this is good, no, but it's God is still a God of love, and I would want somebody to take the time with me.
Right.
If I'm going through something, so I think about that, man. And even in concerts, one thing I do, severe is this. I don't get with the people that is in front getting with me. I'm looking at the person in the back that's not. And how do I get that person in the back? Because that's the one that's hurting.
That's good. Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Because every soul is important.
Yes.
Yeah. When you go to concerts, there's clickage. There's clicks. You're going to be with this group. There's going to be this group. And you're not thinking about the person that's lonely that wished he was with that group, but they ain't let them in that group. So I'm like, I'm gonna get that person right there. That's because I know already, if they're up with me and they're jamming with me, God already got them.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't got to worry about that.
Right. Yeah, so you're right. You're right, man. Wow, that's good stuff, man. That is good. I knew I was going to enjoy this interview, man, because not only is DPB a minister of music, listen, man, this brother here is the real deal. And the reason why I say that, I got to hold back tears, man, because he has poured into my life and spoken into my life and my family's life for years. And I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Like, bro, you know how it go, man.
I'm telling you,
family.
We fam bam. But I'm talking about outside the fam bam. But you're right, man. We fam, man. And man, so many times, man. And what's happening in my life, my personal life, he told me that a few years ago. He told me that a few years ago that it was going to happen. He said, Severe, I'm telling you, your platform is getting ready to be expanded. And it happened, man. It happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's important to be poured into like that, because if I wouldn't have known that, I might have took a different direction somewhere. Who knows? I might have got frustrated, because, I've gotten frustrated before with people. I might have said, man, forget this thing, man. I'm just going to spin secular music. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. But praise God, man, that, that you poured into that. God used you to minister to me and my family, boy, not just me, my son, my wife, boy, all that good stuff. So DPB, bro, check this out. Go ahead.
Let me say this to you, bro. I want to say this to you. Thank you, though, because you are giving Christian hip hop a platform.
Amen.
In which a lot of people don't know how to get on these platforms, because there's a lot of struggling Christian hip hop artists. Because of your faithfulness, you're gonna help somebody out.
Right. Amen.
That's been trying. Like,
that's the goal.
That's you have created an avenue, and so I just want to let you know, thank you for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real. So I just want to
popped up there. Okay, looks like we got 10 more minutes to get this thing in there. And I want to talk to you, man of God, about what's going on now. You got anything happening, anything that's getting ready to pop off? I know you do, but let the people know, man, what's going on.
All right, so right now, as you're talking, that y'all want to listen to God Mode.
Yeah.
God Mode is out right now. Y'all going to start to see it hit some charts probably in the next week or so.
Right.
So you want to get on that. My son also released Fruits of the Spirit, which was produced by me. You want to make sure you get that too. It was funny. I went to a pool party yesterday and they were playing Fruits of the Spirit. I was like so happy. I'm like, dang, they didn't even know I was coming, but they're playing Fruits of the Spirit. That was kind of cool. And so next up, is a song called Let It Go. Y'all be ready for it. Within the
I'm
next couple
trying
of
to tell
weeks,
you.
Let It Go is the next song. And then we have Undefeated, what I've been waiting for the last 5 years.
Okay.
It's been an album we've been holding on to, a mini movie and a book.
A mini movie
Another
and a book.
Yes, bro.
Wow,
and
man.
So it's all going to be this whole package that is going to be the God takeover time. Like I'm really focused on. It's going to be famous, man. This next season is going to be incredible. You know what I'm saying?
I can't
wait. I'm excited about it.
Plus, peeps, you know, you hear me spinning, you know, the introduction of Bump That Sundays every Sunday, yo, that's my man. That's my man, DPB.
Bump that DJ. Bump that.
That's right. He's the one that did that track for me, man, for the Bump That Sunday show, and I appreciate that. And man, but I listen, man, God mode, because when you listen to DPB's music and the lyrics, you gotta listen to what he's saying, because it can change your life for the betterment. I'm trying to tell you, God mode. Listen to what he's telling you, people. We got to get in God mode. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Watch this. Look, with God mode, it was playing, and God told me when the song is played, he was going to stir up the waters, that whoever jumps in will get what they need from God. I'm seeing results of super miracles happening when the song is played. Somebody couldn't move their legs for 7 years.
See?
Listen to the song, and now they can walk, bend their legs, jump up and down, everything. I've seen people get healed of amazing stuff that the doctor said could not happen. But I never seen that in a song before, to be honest with you. And I'm thankful, to be honest with you, that God is using my song to do it.
Right.
Praise God.
Man, that's powerful, bro.
I can't believe it. So I'm thankful that he's doing it. But I just want to let you know, God told me that was going to happen with the song. And I'm like, even bringing it out, it was unorthodox how I bring it out. I make it, put it out now. Wow. Okay.
Being obedient.
It wasn't like no plan, no nothing. It was just put it out. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do them. It's about being obedient. And that's what all I was doing, was being obedient to God. And I'm watching him flourish this thing. Like, that's crazy. I'm not doing what I could do. And God's like, no, because it's my song, not your song. So I'm just letting God do what he do.
There it is. God mode, Joe. And man, I'm telling you, I had the privilege to get these tracks before they even released. And I was up on that thing, man. Boy, I'm telling you, I was like, this is powerful. And then he dropped Let It Go. Y'all wait till you hear that. I'm telling you, when that bad, when you got a date, you got a date on that?
And I think in 2 weeks, we're trying to flow right off it to where, why not have God mode and Let It Go fly on the charts at the same time, and people be like, okay, there's two of them.
And they'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a connection. They'll get it. Folks, when you hear it, apply it. DPB, my brother, man, it has been the utmost pleasure, man. First of all, seeing your beautiful face, my brother. And I appreciate you taking out the time while you're on the road doing ministry, man. Let everybody know, man, your social media, how they can reach you, or anything like that. If they want to book you, go ahead, bro.
Okay. Everything when it concerning to social media is at World of DPB. So Twitter.com/World of DPB, YouTube.com/World of DPB, WorldofDPB.com. You know what I'm saying? If you want to book a brother, World of DPB at Gmail. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing it. So everything, Instagram, World of DPB. So no matter where you want to find me, put World of DPB, one word, all the way World of DPB, and you'll get me. You know what I'm saying? You'll know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check out the stuff that we're doing because it's important for y'all to support us so we can keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going even if you don't.
Right.
Y'all should support us. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Especially y'all Nyackans.
That's right.
Y'all Nyackans, y'all Rocklanders.
Come on,
y'all
man.
need to be supporting your boy.
Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Like it's crazy. Yeah, everybody love you, but they don't support you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Loving somebody is like, man, let me go ahead and play a song over and over so I can get some streams. Or let me go forth and buy this song so I can bless his life because it will bless your life at the same time. Sure. So a lot of people, this is how we survive and do what we do. So if you have somebody that you know that is doing something, support them. Just like support DJ Severe.
Amen.
Become a subscriber. If you're on Sirius Radio, become a subscriber to the channel. Right. Do all those type of things. Right. Why? Because that helps him. That helps him become bigger. And we want him to be bigger. I already told him how big he's going to get already. Right. So that's between me and him.
Right.
But I already know because that's for God to show us, man, what is being said is being done. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, hit my stuff up, man. Support a brother. You know
that's
what I mean?
Right, y'all. You see that right there? That's right there, yo. That's how we rap. It might be, I'm not sure if it's inverted backwards, but, you know, it says DPB. He's got a clothing line.
No, it says it right.
Does it? Okay. For some reason on my screen, it's showing backwards, but it's all good. So,
no, it's actually right. Looking at it.
Dope. So y'all support the ministry, man. He's an awesome brother, man. And you know what I'm saying, besides a brother in Christ, and y'all support it. And man, I love you, man, and thank you so much for this awesome time with you, man. Say hello to your family. Safe travels, man, while you're ministering. And let me see, it looks like we got 2 minutes. Can you wrap this up in 2 minutes, man? Hashtag, how do we reach our youth?
Okay. Reach our youth by understanding where they're at. A lot of times we don't try to understand where they're at, and you have to go on their level and know how to talk to them. Don't try to, like, if I know God for 30 years, I cannot expect a youth to know where I'm at. For 30 years I've been serving God, so I have to dumb it down. It sounds crazy, but I have to dumb it down so people can get it, so they can understand how to walk, and also I got a book called No Bad Days.
Right.
Go get that book. Right. No Bad Days. It's crazy that I'm a rapper and then I'm becoming an author too. I think that's kind of cool. But I'm just trying to let you know. I know we got 1 more minute. The whole thing is this: learn how to relate to your kids. Don't just put them in front of cell phones, television, and all that type of stuff. Communicate with your kids. Right. Love on your kids. These are so important because the reason why they're finding love everywhere else is because you have to over-love your kids. Let me say this. That doesn't mean you don't love your kids. You have to over-love on them. Hug them. Tell them you love them. Tell them they can do anything they want to do. You know, I'm thankful because even being a Christian, a lot of times, we got less than a minute, a lot of times it was, when I was younger and my sons were younger, I didn't do that. But God made a way for me to become a super dad. Right. When I didn't know to be a super dad. Right. So now that I became a super dad, I'm telling y'all to be a super dad.
I love it, man.
Super mom.
I love it, man.
Stop speaking negative over your kids.
Come on.
When the anointing comes upon me and the spirit jumps upon it, and you know my God, he owns it, and you know he wants to show it because the spirit keeps on blowing, healing and miracles, another in the flowing. I'm a God mode, yeah. I'm a God mode, I'm a God mode, Jesus Christ, check it, check it. Do you know what happens when God steps up on the scene? God can fix everyone and any in between. He said Jesus to shed his blood to intervene. He took your dirty lawn so you could be clean. Do y'all understand what I mean? Got to have faith unseen. Through Christ I can do all things. Now bring it to the altar, see what I mean.
time we get into it. If you really meant it, then you'll do it. And if you ain't gonna be a man of your word, then say that shit for the birds. Word. Cause you ain't going nowhere. So be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. You ain't going nowhere. You said enough, so just shut up. Cause you ain't going nowhere. The arguing back and forth is getting old. If you were that bold, you just go. But you ain't going nowhere. So be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. You ain't going nowhere. You said enough, so just shut up. Cause you ain't going nowhere. The arguing back and forth is getting old. If you were that bold, you just go. But you ain't going nowhere. If you want to, baby, you can leave and see how your life will be without me. Yeah. Ain't you tired? Cause boy, you tried it. I promise I won't beg you. Yeah. I'm sick of the same song every time we get into it. If you really meant it, then you'll do it. And if you ain't gonna be a man of your word, then say that shit for the birds. Word. Cause you ain't going nowhere. So be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. You ain't going nowhere. You said enough, so just shut up. Cause you ain't going nowhere. The arguing back and forth is getting old. If you were that bold, you just go. But you ain't going nowhere. So be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. You ain't going nowhere. You said enough, so just shut up. Cause you ain't going nowhere. The arguing back and forth is getting old. If you were that bold, you just go. But you think you slick, but I know that you ain't leaving no more. Next time you try this, just know your shit gon' be by the door. You think you sleep, but I know that you ain't leaving no more. Next time you try this, just know your shit gon' be by the door. You ain't going nowhere. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. You ain't going nowhere. You said enough, so just shut up. Cause you ain't going nowhere. The arguing back and forth is getting old. If you were that bold, you just go. But you ain't going nowhere. So be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. You ain't going nowhere. You said enough, so just shut up. Cause you ain't going nowhere. The arguing back and forth is getting old. If you were that bold, you just go. But you ain't going nowhere.
Alright now. Come on, yeah. Can we two-step on that lawn? This one dedicated to the Midwest. Let's get it, baby. Having a Midwest party, set a step in time. Got my mink coat and gators on, time to wind and dine. Got my pretty little lady on my side, looking fine as wine. And she ready to shake that thing, do the bump and grind. Yeah. Got a bottle of gin, she got a bottle of Crown. And a little champagne for the DJ, we about to get on down. Yeah. So dim the lights to the red and blue. two-step song. Can you throw that thing, baby, all night long? Said I cock my hat to the side, yeah, and give my baby them sexy eyes. Cause you look so good, made my nature rise. Said I'm feeling so good on that G. And I know that I'm stepping sexy tonight, cause I see you grin. So turn it around now, baby, back it up to me. Slide to the left and to the right, back it up to me. So dim the lights, turn it red and blue. Cause we gon' step tonight, like the Midwest do. Like the Midwest do. Come on, yeah. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, DJ, I got a song for you. Hey, play me the Midwest sound. Me and my baby can step, we can get on down. Two-step to the left and right. Say my gator so clean, wanna step all night. Wanna step with my baby to the two-step song. Can you throw that thing, baby, all night long? This song is dedicated for all my family. St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, yeah, and my home, Ohio. Shout out to Memphis, yeah, and sexy Oklahoma. Shout out to Indiana and up in Tacoma. Kansas City, yeah, can't forget about you. Stepping in Nebraska, they sure know how to two-step too. This one dedicated to my brother Kendall Nesbitt and all my up north family. Let's get it, y'all. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. My nephew mine up in St. Louis, Marco Polo. Hey, play me the Midwest sound. Annette, Lisa, I love you. Two-step to the left and right. Dan and Felita Mignon, I love you. Wanna step with my baby to the two-step song. Hollywood in the Platinum Band, Tyrone Davis. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. My family in Ohio, Tracy and Mama Lorraine. Hey, play me the Midwest sound. My brother-in-law Tony, what it do, baby boy? Two-step to the left and right. My cousin Campbell and my Ohio fan. Wanna step with my baby to the two-step song.